Ladies and gentlemen, it is Premises 187. Once again, my good friends over at Geekbuying.com have sent me out another electric scooter. This is from Kugoo, and you're probably familiar with a few of the previous Kugoo products I've had. This new scooter here is the Kugoo G-Max, and it cranks things up to 11. So before we crack open this box, I just want you guys to know that the Kugoo B1 and the Kugoo S1 are still running brilliantly. No reliability issues. Wow, this thing is a bit bigger than I expected. Okay guys, my first impressions is just wow, this thing looks amazing. I can't wait to get out on it. One thing that really took me by surprise is just how much bigger this thing is compared to what I thought it would be, looking at the photos online. I thought it would just be a normal sized e-scooter, but that board, them bloody tires are massive. It's just a lot bigger than what you'd normally get. It's like I'd say it's like the Rolls Royce of e-scooters. Hey! Yo, check out the Allen keys. This scooter is worth it just for these damn Allen keys. This is all that's required for assembly, just these two damn bolts, and I'm gonna hit the road. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've owned this Kugoo G-Max for over a month and a half now, and I've done around 50 miles on there, so I think I can say a few things about it. Starting off with the tires, your average e-scooter comes with 8-inch wheels, and they're about 1.5 inches wide. These bad boys, 10-inch wheels, 3.5 inches wide. They mean business. These tires are inflatable, they have an inner tube. I was a little skeptical about how the ride comfort would be with a e-scooter with no suspension, but check this out. If you remember the Kugoo Kirin S1 video I made, I complained about the wheels making noise on uneven surfaces. I'm now going to ride on the exact same surface with the G-Max. Within the front tire here we have a 500 watt motor that's capable of reaching up to 35 kilometers per hour. I'd describe this motor as being very torquey, lots of low down power. You very quickly reach 25 kilometers per hour off the line, and from there you sort of slowly make your way to 35 kilometers per hour. "23, 24, 25, 26. 28. Again. 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, come on baby, 34, and we're at the end. So as you saw from that little speed test video, I was very quickly reaching 25 kilometers per hour off the line. I weigh 95 kilograms, so I'm kind of on the higher end of the weight scale. If you weigh less than me, expect this thing to shift a lot quicker. Over to the middle of the G-Max, let's talk about this footboard. It is 8 inches wide. I can comfortably rest both of my feet on there. That was not possible on the smaller 250 e-scooters. Okay guys, looking at her from behind, there's a lot to like. That brake disc almost covers the entire wheel. We've got an awesome mud guard that will stop any dirty rainwater from being flicked up at you, or any pieces of mud if you decide to take this thing off-road. And if we look up at the front here, we've got Kugoo being very loud and proud that this is their product. Okay, it's time to look at the controls and the little LCD display we have here. The thumb paddle on the right here is naturally your throttle. And the lever on the left activates the brakes, both brakes, so there's a brake disc on the back there, and also we've got an electronic braking system within the motor. Back over to the right, the top button here turns on our little beamy headlight. And if you tap the power button, you'll cycle through the power modes 1, 2 and 3. Yo! It's time to wrap this up. The maximum range per charge is listed as being 32 kilometers. Myself, I managed to get around the mid-20s. Keep in mind I'm a bit heavier than the average person, and I'm riding in London where everything is very start and stop. You're going to buy a Kugoo G-Max if you want the perfect mid-range e-scooter. So you're not looking to buy one of them crazy all-out 1000-watt scooters that are super heavy. You cannot even carry them upstairs. Attract unwanted attention. At the same time, you're not after a generic entry-level 250-watt e-scooter with puny wheels, which makes it really uncomfortable to ride in certain conditions. You're after a true mid-range powerhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, it's right here. It's the Kugoo G-Max. Watch this if you try to hold it back. So if you are interested in buying a Kugoo G-Max, be sure to check out the Geekbuying link in the description of this video. You can pick them up for around £500, which I think is a good price for what you're getting. And as always, remember, it's your responsibility to know your local laws and regulations regarding e-scooters. Ride safe, guys.